News in Operation Deception. The Target 12 investigators have learned the alleged ringleader of the Providence drug ring is now out of prison. State police have called Albert Hamlin the primary target in Operation Deception, which snared 6 people, including 3 Providence police officers. The Department of Corrections tells us Hamlin was released from the ACI yesterday following a court hearing. Target 12 investigator Tim White first broke the story on WPRI.com and is here now with more details.
The Attorney General's office says they can't comment on why Albert Hamlin has been released or if he's cooperating with investigators. Meantime, with the state police promising more arrests, Mayor David Cicilline continues to field questions about the scandal. I had plenty for him on this week's Newsmakers. With the image of Providence police officers in handcuffs playing out over and over, Providence Mayor David Cicilline says he needed to publicly devise a plan to protect the good name of good cops on the force. But the call for random drug testing backfired.
Both the public and some members of the department were hearing it as some expression of distrust of them or some lack of confidence for me. The last thing I would do, and last thing I ever intended to do, would be undermine my complete confidence in the great men and women of this department.
Despite that, Cicilline says he still believes he would have the legal right to submit officers to random drug tests.
If you believe that police officers should be subject to random drug testing, would you be the first in line as a show of support?
Of course. And I've also asked the chief to work with the men and women of the department in a collaborative way to develop a policy around this issue going forward.
Cicilline also stood by Providence Police Colonel Dean Esserman. State Police Captain David Neal tells Target 12 we should expect more arrests in the coming weeks, though Neal declined to say where.
If there are more officers arrested, are you going to question his leadership?
I continue to have complete confidence in our chief.
As for the Albert Hamlin developments, 4 of the other defendants, including 2 of the accused officers, are still behind bars. Now, Target 12 paid a visit to pull Albert Hamlin's case file, and it had been sealed by a judge. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.
You can count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of Operation Deception. The Target 12 investigators have put court documents online for you to read. You'll also find the payroll information for the 3 accused officers. Just log on to our website, WPRI.com. And you can watch our entire interview with Mayor David Cicilline this Sunday morning on Newsmakers. It airs at 5:30 a.m. on WPRI 12 and at 10 a.m. on Fox Providence.